Hello guys, Chris McCarthy here. Welcome back to my channel and my review of day 2 of the second FIA Formula 3 post-season test, which was wrapped up today over in Barcelona. That's now 2 down, 1 to go in terms of post-season testing for FIA Formula 3. Of course, they still have 1 remaining at Imola, which will take place on the 23rd and 24th of October. So we do get a bit of a break now. I'll be honest, it's going to be a little bit of a different video today in terms of the edit format as well, maybe more condensed just because of my schedule today, but I did want to bring a video regardless and just bring you guys up to speed with what went down, because it was a very interesting day over in Barcelona. So let's get straight into it and go through the top 10 of how we were left up overall when we put the 2 days together. So quickest times similar to the first test from Jerez came from the second day today, and quickest overall was Ollie Goethe. Like expected, as I said in my day 1 review yesterday, that came in this morning's session. He came out the blocks absolutely flying, the Campos racing driver, and went incredibly fast. He was 3.5 tenths quicker than the rest of the field, did 31 laps in that morning session. Very, very impressive, I have to say. Ollie Goethe just seems at home in that Campos racing team. As I've said before, he did race there when he made his Formula 3 debut. He did great things with Trident last year, winning at Silverstone, and seems comfortable being back with Campos Racing, who had a fantastic season this year, particularly with Pepe Marti, let's not forget, and doing great things with Christian Mansell as well. So he's looking incredibly quick. I mean, to go that much faster than second place Gabriele was hugely impressive, and I imagine had some people in the paddock kind of scratching their heads. So great driving from Ollie and from the Campos team as well. Second place, I've already said it, was Gabriele from Prema. Hugely consistent across the blocks, not in terms of the afternoon. In this afternoon session, we did see a couple of drivers not taking part. I think that was mainly due to needing to nip off, particularly for Laurens van Hoepen to get to the Frecker race. Luke Browning didn't take part. I don't know what happened there. He didn't do too many laps in the morning either, so I don't know if he picked up some damage or a mechanical problem, but Gabriele was clearly doing some race runs in the afternoon, but very quick in the morning. Second quickest for the overall test when the 2 days were put together. Kind of best of the rest, I think we can label him really. 3.5 tenths back second, but leading the charge for Prema, and I think he will take that in terms of this test. He had a great first one and now a great second one as well. Third place, when we put all the times together, was Luke Browning. As I said, not a good day for him today. 25th this morning, only did 13 laps, so clearly some problems there. Didn't go out in the afternoon. I did have a quick look at the report. Didn't really seem like there was any think about what may have happened to Luke, but clearly something went wrong for him there, and the decision was taken that they didn't do any laps this afternoon. So what the good news was for them is that they were still left third overall, and I think they can be very happy with how this test has gone. So a credit to Luke and the high-tech Pulsate team. A shame it didn't end so well for them today, but I think that overall their speed is looking really impressive. And 3 different teams in the top 3, 4 different teams in the top 4, because we're left with Taylor Barnard 4th overall. He had a 12th and a 14th today, so fairly consistent, knocking on the door of the top 10. Boya has been left 5th overall when we put the 2 days together. He had a really good day today. 4th this morning, 2nd in the afternoon as well. And actually, in terms of, I've got all the data from both days, which I've been collating. When you put all the times together, he is the most consistent driver from this test in terms of speed and in terms of positions as well. He was either in the top 4 in every single session. So Boya, that's been a theme for him actually across both tests. He's looking so fast, and I think what he's been doing in Euro Cup 3 combined with the end of his Formula 3 season has really added to that. 6th place, Nikola Tsolov overall. Great day for him once again today. 6th in that very quick morning session, so he's had an immediate impact coming back to ART. Kind of shows why he deserves his place on this grid, so really happy for him. 7th was Leonardo Fornaroli. I'm talking about the 2 days overall here. He was 3rd in that morning session and 6th in the afternoon. So once again, Leo is just doing such a good job, and one of the most consistent drivers out there as well. Did well over 100 laps, so had a very busy day. Arguably the standout driver, or the most impressive driver for me, Laurens van Hoepen for ART Grand Prix. Finishes 8th overall for the test. Just a fantastic day for him, really. He finished P5 in the morning session, the quick session, despite only doing 19 laps. He didn't actually take part in the afternoon session. I don't know if he picked up damage. That might be due to the fact that he is due to race at Freca at Zandvoort this weekend. Maybe needed to get away early or just wanted to save himself for that. But Laurens van Hoepen didn't take part in that afternoon session. I think kind of did all his work in the morning, and got himself in the top 10 overall, was the lead rookie driver as well. And I think that's a real statement for Laurens van Hoepen, who's had a bit of a difficult season in Freca, as have the ART team. But he's started to come into form in recent rounds. So well done to him. Dino Beganovic, tough morning. I don't know what happened to him this morning, but 28th for him overall this morning. Only did 10 laps, so a bit of a problem for him in the morning, but fought back and was quickest in the afternoon session. He did 65 laps as well. He was the busiest driver out on circuit in the afternoon session. That meant overall he was 9th place for the 2 days, so I think an unfair reflection on his pace, but nevertheless up there in the top 10. And then Noel Leon was 10th place for the test overall, 7th in that morning session, which kind of helped make that happen. 22nd this afternoon as well. But in the top 15, we also had just outside the top 10, Hadrian David for MP, Zane Maloney for Rodin Carlin, Sebastian Montoya, Charlie Wirtz, Sami Meguetounif as well. So some really good performances across the block. It's been another great test. In that morning session, we had the likes of Christian Mansell pop into the top 10, Arvid, Lindblad as well, Sami Meguetounif. ART put all their cars in the top 10 in that quick session. And in the afternoon, Campos had all 3 drivers in the top 10, as did Genza as well. So good statements from those teams. In terms of busiest drivers, that went down to the likes of Emo Fittipaldi. Tim Tramnitz was the busiest across all 2 days. Christian Mansell was very busy, as was Arvid Lindblad as well. So was Hadrian David. So was Nikola Tsolov. So that gives you everything I think you need to know. As I said, I'm sorry it's a little bit of a different video to what I usually do, but hopefully that brings you a little bit up to speed. I'll leave a link below to the report, and I'll be back to do this again for the Imola test with the familiar format when they are back on track on the 23rd of October. I'm going to be at Formula Regional this weekend. Do make sure you tune in to the live coverage. We have F3 podium finisher Nikita Bedrin on the grid for that as well. GB3 is also going to be there as well, so plenty on track to be excited for. But for now, it's a goodbye from me on my channel, and I will be back with more daily reviews when F3 testing returns at Imola on the 23rd of October. Bye-bye.